Okay, hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Celia? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. I'm going to start a whole bunch earlier, and then like I had to do some stuff to my PC, and then when I started, like I was only going to do like a couple minutes waiting screen. I'm going to grab a glass so I could actually have a drink. I needed to wash one, so I like start washing the glass, and for some reason it just like fucking just blew up, basically. Like the whole front of the glass just popped out into my, like, towards my face, like two pieces. I was really confused. I was like, I don't understand why this is happening. Shopping for your girls weekend. Nice. Oh, yes. Oh.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
Let's check. Yeah, I'm hitting once. Okay, cool. I had to check just because I've updated my computer. I just want to make sure that everything's working fine. Oh, that just won't close. So afterburner. Tuna, not just take this one. Oh yeah, it was really weird. I was like, I know these glasses are not like the thickest, but it just like shocked me. You know when like it's not really like just something really weird happens and you're just like, what? And like for a second your brain just has to like catch up with what's happened. Like I was just stood there with this broken glass in my hand, and I was like just kind of like blinking, trying to work out what the fuck had just happened. And then I had to make sure I found all the like little bits and stuff.
Can't chit chat. I got a line on something.
Keeping everything above board? I hope not.
So this this area here, is it just the key? That a glass gave up on life, yeah. Jealous. It's just like a fucking shrine in there. It doesn't look like there is any other way either. I don't see like a vent or something. So I think that door might be the only way. I am currently, however, stuck behind this character. There we go. So I'm not sure there's much else for us to do in this area. At least I know what it is. Like what's here anyway. Mm. Serrated for nobody's pleasure. We'll buy that. Mm. But how silenced is silence? So, for example, I'm going to save this just because I'm going to reload. But this gun, this mod, okay, that seems kind of silent. If you ever let one know, you'll deal less ammo for a short time, but now your guns. So guns hold more ammo, but never let your gun. Ooh. Ooh. I can do that. So just out of like curiosity though.
Little look-see. All right. Just a
Lay low, Commander. Medic.
Oh, that cancels everything though. Yeah, so there's no way to like kill one of them without setting everything off then. Was this what triggered my thing? Yeah, there we go. That's great though. More ammo in that is really nice for us.
Tired of firearms that explode?
Protect your loved ones. Protect yourself. Buy some new art. Only thing. Tell me what you need. Can do.
13. Mm. %20 is a Cauterizer materials, that's kind of cool. No longer burn, heal from burn. Mm.
get caught unaware, all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
What do I have? 5. Okay, I could really put something else on there. Sort by armor type. Okay, so that's actually quite a lot of resistance. It's going from 5 armor to like 13. Maybe I should buy it.
I feel I should address and tell me what you need. Can
Oh, it's 10, was it? Oh, 13 was the heavy. Let's grab that. That's kind of funny that you drop below low health and you just drop a smoke bomb and I leave. I'm crashing. Gain 200 skills up. Extra holster. I mean, I could literally mod this with an extra holster as well, right? So it's not... We can keep that on. It works for now. Oh, we have another perk. I don't really break down things much, so... And we got 2 points and 1 perk? Yeah. 3 or lower. I'm going to keep this because I had that really fucking lucky chance that I had points top on one of my skills. Otherwise, I would have destroyed a whole town that I kind of need. Can you remove armor? What do I have equipped? Cheeky peeky trench. Or does it just not show? We got... Yeah, I don't think we can... We got her outfit. Has it still got the icon on it? No. What do I... What's the magnifier? Oh, no. Oh, it's compare, isn't it? Right, there we go.
Doctor here. Got a sale on teeth if you've wounds that need stitching or medicaments.
200. All right. Hack skill, hack auto docs. To reactivate them. No. Oh, crafting a trauma kit. That is kind of nice. Then we'll get that. Why not?
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Look, everyone else here? Nothing you buy from them will matter. Tell me what you need. Can do.
Wait, is this the one I've already gone to? Yes, it is.
Hey, you smell gunpowder? Browse all you like. Feel free.
Agatha, yeah, so that was a really expensive weapon. The ban hammer, hammer of justice, and hammerbalizer. God's sake. Wait, shock assault rifle advancing. Where's that rifle? Oh, it's got to be an assault rifle. Damn. We need. Let's just get out of here, I guess, then.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
It ain't. Can't eat the scraps. This place ain't half bad.
Can't tell if you're a
I've been to
fixer.
seedier
You need
underbellies.
fixing.
Greetings. How has the data?
I'm still working on it.
Latest contraband came in. Look like the hall.
Look up your own bounty, nothing. Well, I swear I have not seen that. There's like a black rose with a gold circle. Amplan Wireless.
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition.
Caught me cogitating.
A song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies.
I was just thinking about making some tweaks to Val, hoping it'll help.
I was just gonna fail.
You know your Automechs. Val's old in Automech years, so she requires a lot of routine maintenance to prevent her hardware and systems from... If that's a serious question, answer's no. She's got plenty of safeguards in place that would prevent her from harming any members of the crew, you included. Most times I find working on Val relaxing, actually. Meditative. It's nice being able to identify a problem and just fix it.
Hi, Ollie. Sorry to hear you're stuck at work.
That's it exactly. Everything else turns into kind of a low static hum. Easier to ignore. Val saved my life after Horizon Point, and she's been saving my life every day since. Partly, I'm just glad to return the favor, even if I am just putting off. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, Yamri. No offense to Val. Real. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Oh, you can part ways with any of them at any point. You'll be on vacation next week. Ali, if only our vacation's lined up. But they'll be good. Vacation time is good time. Where is Val anyway? Oh. Weapons decreased by decreasing to 50% with your sneak skill. Well, my sneak skill is not too great right now. What did I just get? Who knows? I'll find it at some point. So I can go to this place. See, luckily, if I had let Fairbank, whatever it is, get blown up, I would have the option to go off the planet and run away. So it's not all all bad. Sounds like we all have vacation at different times. See there, don't wait, hang on. Oh, was mine the week after? I could have, wait, hang on. So this week, next week, mine's on the 17th. You have to pick yours a year in advance? Wait, really? Yeah, Ali, you go back to work and then I'm on vacation. But I have the availability of working out some of my time. Oh, you're on vacation now. Oh. Yeah, yours. I thought you were. For some reason, I thought yours was next week.
Sure think a lot of their royal family.
You got vacation, then you go back to work. Ali's on vacation, and Ali goes back to work, and I'm on vacation. No, wait.
Please consult
Yeah.
with Wildlife Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
I'm going to order of seniority, and there's like 2 dozen people fighting slim pickings. That sucks. That's the one thing that I'm like happy with my role. Is that because we don't have any fixed hours, if I go on holiday, someone else will just have to pick up some hours. Like, when I mean pick up some hours, like the hours that I would have taken will just be available for others to book. And so they'll attempt to fill them. So, how am I... You're number 2, so it's usually good for you. See, Ali, I'll just make you book my birthday week next year.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late.
That late?
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Resident or dead? Because he doesn't have, this person doesn't have a health bar.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
It's a sad, my birthday in 2026? I don't even know when my birthday is. I mean, of course I know the date. It is a Saturday. Ah, I'll likely not be working on my birthday, even if I don't ask for it off. But I'll probably ask for the whole week off anyway. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't ask you to make a change to your schedule because of me, because I don't know what I'm doing in 10 months from now. Like, I could quit streaming. I could be really ill, and you know, anything could happen. Wait, what the hell? Art enthusiast perk added. Wait, did I just get one? Experience earned when your companion scores a kill. Oh, damn. Life is definitely unpredictable. But no, that's why I wouldn't like explicitly say, oh yeah, take this time off for me. Oh no, I missed the first! Alright, did I need to go grab that again. Yoink.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
What is this? Oh, what the fuck? You vanished into a rift? I didn't expect that. What the fuck?
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive minutes early to avoid missing their...
Why is there just a rift here? That's surely not good. Alright, so I do have the hey cuties. Hey, what's up? What's up, T? How you doing? Head out for a bit. No worries. See you in a little bit. I understand. I too would run away if, you know, when TF turned up. Kidding. Take care of yourself. I know you got stuff to do. I'm obviously kidding. I didn't end the stream now you're here. Just for the gag, I just end the stream. Gotta commit to the bit. Well, I'm getting down one way or the other. But yeah, hopefully you're well. How's it going for you? Today's work is scary. What particularly about today's work?
Medkit coming your way.
Ideally, I need more of this ammo. I need to hopefully find somewhere that sells it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mood is odd? Your mood? The people at your work's mood? A client's mood? Work environment. Has there been like any announcements that might have set people off, or or as far as you know, nothing for anyone to be weird about? you. I do use that. So as long as I keep my ammo reloading before it's empty, I'm good. Right, so doesn't over toxic now.
Thought we were getting here in time for a ceasefire, but instead we've got whatever that was falling out of the sky.
Oh yeah, we should go and have a look at whatever the fuck fell out of the sky there.
Our scientists have created the perfect BLT sandwich. It is balanced,
But I feel like
Short
BLT
increase in
is
local
not going to be
population
the same.
detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential person.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic. Welcome to Matriarch. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Danger has never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious peasant.
Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to seer.
Do you believe Arcadia can ever return to how
Reminds me of Cal City right after the merger.
Water's affected.
Had to wait.
wanted to ask you a question about this.
Hey, what's up, Howard? Thank you for subscribing to the tier 1. Thank you for 56 months of support. I appreciate it, dude.
My number to be.
You got a question about GPUs? Okay. What
Don't have to wait as long.
what's your question?
I'm not in the position to be
The Protectorate have only been watered down version of
You are you're just a whore, Howard, as well, by the way. No, maybe attention as well,
The
but
law. It's you. Oh,
it's you.
The architect, you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Trade now, talk later.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Okay.
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are, a dashing outsider standing before me.
I don't know. I don't know much about the card. It looks like it has an 8 gig and a 16 gig variant. Is the 16 gig in your price range? So the thing you're going to find is, do you want the NVIDIA features as well? Like, and what's your CPU? $3050X. Well, 3950X, sorry. The video features like DS and Ratios nice, but I don't use them enough. I don't play a lot of AAA games. Games use that anyway. I mean, you play on 1080p? .40. So I mean, so you're going to be using more of the GPU anyway at that point. Your CPU will be the slower factor, I imagine. So like if you're looking at I mean, looking at this, $960X Pulse 16 gig, 1440p. So you would get considerably more performance from a 5070 if you said that was in the price range. I'm not sure. Oh, looking at 400 and the 570 starts at 550. Okay, yeah. So the 960 XT looks to be less in some situations than a 560 Ti. But I mean, I'd say it's a solid mid-range. I mean, you're probably going to be getting like, you'll be hitting 60, I reckon. Also, clock speeds aren't everything. Like bigger number doesn't mean better. It's the IPC that matters. But let's have a look. I mean, I was just having a look at like some benchmarks, because the thing is, it's going to depend on what's important to you. It's going to so it's going to depend on what's important to you. So 1440p, like, if there's a game that you want to play, so you can see, Alan Wake 2 gets under 60, Black Myth Wukong gets 30. That'd probably be much better on a NVIDIA card, just because of like the DLSS and stuff. But for a lot of the games, they're sitting at you know, close to 60. And it doesn't say that this is with FSR. So I guess you could turn FSR on as well, which is probably going to put you over the 60. This might just be native. And at that point, it's acceptable. Like, FSR 4 is actually supposedly pretty good. Like, I've heard this. Game 50 on average. Yeah, so it's probably gonna meet your needs. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for like what meets your needs, then it looks like it's gonna do it. Like, it does go a little bit on the lower end, but as you say, you don't really play too many big games. I would literally like, I would literally go like, what, you know, so this is ultra. That's a solid 60 FPS, frame time stable. With an i5, so it's not like a crazy CPU either. And that's the 8 gig variant. But with the frame gen FSR set to quality, you can get 130 FPS average. I don't know if you want. I mean, I can have another look at it and try to give you sort of an opinion. But I'd do that off stream just to have a proper look and compare things. If you send me a message reminding me, I'll be happy to, you know, I'd be happy to have a look.
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting.
You just wanted to purposely ruin my stream. Look at you coming in and making it all about you.
Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect.
Oh yeah,
I am a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find.
I've wanted to play Dispatch at some point.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a data pad with.
I've heard some great stuff about it.
That I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the data pad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. My skills are freely given to the displaced refugees. No offense, but you do not suit the qualifications. So payment up front is many thanks. Right as rain. Now, my supplies are running low.
I must have 1 and 2. I've been trying hard.
So are my bits. Very well. Suppose I can't help anyone if I'm poor.
I often, when I'm trying to avoid spoilers, I normally don't have too much of an issue on it. Serenium poison. Well, that sucks.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
Yeah, I've literally just spoken to some friends. Hey, look, they're tight on all their supplies, so I'm gonna make sure I close the door so they can't see me stealing from them.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this efficient compact.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Does the man queen kill its mate and feed the corpse in their absence? Yes, please.
If I may interject, High Scholar, don't you agree our time would be better utilized on more relevant discourse?
Seer Wiley's right, as always.
Yeah, it gets expensive upgrading everything.
Around trifling with truth tables. Perhaps later then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartment,
Especially if you're on DDR4 now.
That said, I've been instructed to assist you how
New boards would also be DDR5.
What brings you to Golden Ridge?
Oh, also, tech is gonna get expensive. At least RAM's gonna be going up.
DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall
RAM and SSD are gonna go up because of, I think AI bought it all.
If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats. Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Friend of the traitor, I'm after, she said.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
So what is it on this N-Ray range?
Business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me...
Is that all? I laugh in the face of such danger.
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would
current
internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking.
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Well, please convey that fact to whomever you speak with. I knew I could rely upon... Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufacturer. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare...
To be honest though, Howard, like pretty much every
bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with
every hobby is expensive.
Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with... Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it... Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic One's endured a week-long bombardment in a foxhole, with only enough rations to last 3 days. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
You fucking what?
Irresponsible.
I mean, almost everything is cheaper than camera stuff.
Please, don't distract me.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipate. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our... We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible and advanced calculations using...
Although there's that like
to effectuate
one lens that they used on LTT where it was 3D printed with a little bit of like
universal
thing on it.
To do that, the Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports. The Department of Predictive, after years of course, predictions have grown but as we close in on solving the universal equation. True, regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means. I foresee you have...
Oh, this was ages ago, that video where they did that.
Pedestrian traffic.
Maybe it was like a real long time ago, I think. Yeah, I have no idea where it was. Maybe it was on one of the ones where they bought a bunch of stuff. I can't fucking remember. Oh yeah, but they did the whole like, so the whole thing you're talking about them, about the like Alex, Andy, Jake and all that leaving. They did there was like a gag where they were talking about Elijah leaving as well, and I was like, oh my god, really? But he came on and was like, I'm leaving, and I was like, oh, okay, he's just a gag. Wait, do I want the hibernation stuff? Maybe I'll keep those. Right, I definitely have... Yeah, 2 of the same ones here. Okay, I have way loads. Oh dear. Can overcharge automates. Okay.
We need to help the folk get opportunity, Commander.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating. I haven't any time for idle.
That was a load of like words that I did not care to listen to. Really?
What is it? I have 15 seconds of a lot. Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature? Yes. Infrastructure requests from the... Beyond me, more to the point. One priority concern stands out. Well, something of a... Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone? Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of... You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall, but the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway. Laughing in the... We don't know, and the seer has augured death for anyone who enters the Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, we can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outs? I believe only in the cold. The first step is to familiarize yourself. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself. If any questions before you get started? I can tell you she's a rabble. You can find her outside among her novice seer many people.
Thing is, there's a lot of speech that I really don't need to listen to. And soon enough, I'm going to end up activating that flaw when you skip text. I'm not going to accept it.
If you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery, the orb have an intellectually stimulating day.
Tell me what to do.
Well, anything I can do to assist you? Oh. Of course. What, apart from providing them some... Need I remind you, I haven't the wish to debate you. Yes, what have you just... No updates on my side. Anything I can do to assist you? illuminating the path.
A calling for...
Seer Wiley is being too No, in fact...
I won't.
I dread the day. Oh, without... Why, matriarchs immersed... both. That regret... Oh, haha, good news indeed.
Oh yeah, so there's a lot of story I do listen to.
Welcome. Anything I can do to assist you?
But like, I'm trying to make sure... There's a lot of things like random rabble. And like, for example, you need like certain pieces of information. Like you'll go into a conversation with someone else and it'll go, required information not found. And you won't have that choice. So like, there's a lot of like speaking to people when they're talking about something interesting. But sometimes when they're just like talking about their life, I'm like, I don't really care. Like this isn't pertinent to the story. But if you skip too much dialogue, you get a flaw that basically means that you're not allowed to skip any dialogue and choices are randomly picked for you. But I wouldn't accept that flaw.
I remember this place before the war.
So I don't skip that much. So I don't know if it's like you have to skip a certain amount of dialogue in a certain amount of time, or if it's like just keep track of what dialogue you skip, because this game keeps track of like everything you do. Like if I start looking up the sun too long, I'll get a flaw. I want to try one of the other weapons. Let's have a look. Let's try that gun that we got from that dude. Oh. Yeah, hang on. When I finish this fight. Could you hear my knees? So I crouched, and now I have a flaw for my knees. So when I crouch, I can walk way quicker. But when I crouch, my knees crunch. Yeah, but that crunch is heard like from about here, maybe. So if I was like here and I crouched, an enemy would be like, "What's that?" $27.20. Yeah, if only. Can't be that lucky though, eh? I'm gonna try this gun as well. Oh, fuck. The enemies to test it on. Yeah, my joints are really creaky. If I had some benefit from it, that would be nice.
My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
That's all right. You focus on your work. I'll be here.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
What's it? You stay very focused on your work. This weapon is cool.
Miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Yeah, I don't, I only realize about eating after a while, so I don't think I'm close to eating too much. I feel like maybe you'd have to do it like too close together if there was something like that.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party set to control me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile.
Speech 5.
Anyone can name drop our supreme calculator. Might as well say you're close personal friends while you're at it. We don't have time for your... Oh, yes, sir, let me just... Officer Maytavier, you claim you were invited by our presiding bishop? I read a missive from her on a key prediction due in this time frame. You match its broad details. Oh. Very well.
Lemian Beach?
Yes, right over here. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
All within the Order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Oh, the void is going on.
May have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod, that's a weird thing to call a missile.
Oh, functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Y'all are fucking idiots, Jesus Christ.
This facility has been an archetypical example of constancy and regularity. Ergo, the last plate, our suspect, One Initiate Alva previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you were on hand to corroborate current suppositions.
The 5th gen came out this year? Yeah.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Because I have no
Has it been classified as an accident?
no
What I'd like to know is what
understanding of time passing a lot of the time, so I can't really say much when I get confused with days, months, and weeks passing.
You lose something down there?
Damn it, stop looking over here.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Charlatan.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
You don't pass enough of my time.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Oh god, why did I ask for the full thing?
A low-ranking scientician. Regrettably, that is all I know.
You lose something down there? Please, expensive litter in the flop.
Assessing. An inopportune time for distraction.
I got to steal it after all.
Deactivation imminent.
To be honest, it's not a surprise I got the kleptomania flaw show up anyway.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Oh my god. That person's definitely guilty of something.
Emergency detoxification initiated. Once everything took over.
clear to speak with random. I'm not clear to speak. Things have been a mite haywire.
I'm just random? Okay. Well, I guess this randomer couldn't possibly come here to steal shit from you.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, if we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. I oversee this manufactory and all personnel, including those here under false pretenses. Apparently like this. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence. Whatever for. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. I'll be in my office.
I can do that. Personally, I like to dispose people, but especially when I'm allowed to do it. This terminal isn't on. I assume that's due.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor. I am so pleased.
I assume that's due to the lockdown that I can't access that.
Apology. Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Yeah, lovely day for differential geometry. I agree. The fuck is differential geology? Anything else we can speak to?
And I will school you, chapter and verse.
Would you describe the Arachnid's calycery as... I can tell...
Not in the mood for a random interaction.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources. Can't talk.
You okay?
Calculating the inverse complex function.
Consider finding...
Of course she's hiding something. Alva's been here for how many years? Investigate. No reason to reason.
None of them want to provide anything?
Scenery somehow. Consumerism to those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I also question them being enrolled, so...
Medical 5. Observation 5 or medical 5. If I look at my skills, 3 or lower, I'm not going to be able to get to observation 5 or medical 5. Okay.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
Investigator?
High security access.
And may the plan guide you.
Yes.
contravening implications do become readily apparent.
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
No, not what we need. Let's have a look.
Several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you stockpile Fenderol's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderol's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderol, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics. Right. Moving on. Thank you so much for tuning in. One wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Go look for someone. I don't know where they are.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from that taste you inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slim. Try bubblegum slim. Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slims with the bubblegum filter. It's a novel thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles.
What is this
At
person?
home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da-da-do. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop, 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 do-do-do, ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wa-do, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wa-do-wa-do, bop. Oh, bubblegum.
So wait. Where is he gone? Is it here?
supposedly originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium.
I don't need to steal that stuff up there. Right.
Outpost
We'll...
opportunity to knock the Tudors and Flinders. Wait, so has it been...
I'll just have to skip these chats again.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctors for Voda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Right, I'm back down where we were.
When what's her name took over.
Yoink.
Ah, yes, if we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have... Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it. It's less what happened than who happened. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. As within a beat of us hearing why she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. What I suppose I'll be...
Wait. I'm basically back to where I was. Now I'm back to where I was. Did you just not have anything?
That's one way to become the center of attention. Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. And who is that? Ah, an Auntie's Choice Craft and someone else. Oh, my. That Earth Direct, all this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Said I should kill you.
Since you haven't, I do hope you've reconsidered. Or that you find her single-minded. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Required info not found.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. It was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time.
No. Enjoying speculative fiction is not yet deemed a crime by Earth law. Premeditated murder and acts of terror are.
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. Certainly, of course. Appreciate your help, dear. May the plan favor us against long odds.
have a look around and see if there's any more info I can grab.
Rather be a bit having or not having.
Or not having. Goodbye. God's sake. In the Magnus Archive. That's an anime, right? No? Wait. Is it not? What is the Magnus Archives? Oh! I could have sworn there's something like that. It's a podcast. Okay. I didn't know you were into podcasts. Okay, there's an anime called The Ancient Magus Bride. That's where I got confused from. Not that I've ever seen it, I just... You love that anime. Okay, see? I, like, something very similar sounding. Can you really blame me for assuming anime first? I mean, come on.
Investigator?
I have too much on my mind for life.
Alva's been here. Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of...
Always account for standard deviation.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
You have a very non-alive look about you when I put a bullet into you. Right. Lick paper. Trait dumb. Oh my god, what? That's so funny. Used in forging documents. I love the idea. I should have chosen lucky and dumb. They would have produced some great output. D&D around a podcast. It's like, wait, paranormal. Okay. I guess that kind of could give something. I don't know what they discuss, but
This initiate. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something's off. Like she's playing games. But I can't say I trust the doctor any better. Hopefully a bit of investigating will clear things up for us. Once we find the perpetrator, we can be sure to head off any further attacks on Auntie's choice.
there's his access card. Now we go bing bong. We get everything nice in here. And then we go to the other door. And we do the same dang thing. Well, that was a good chunk of bits there. That was like 1,200 bits, I think it said. 1,273, maybe? 127 something, I think it said.
Well, hello.
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal, troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such...
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
You knew I'd find evidence that the fine record had been altered.
Well, I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many, but still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigate. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics.
I can speak to the coordinate over. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know from my first scientician app. All right.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends it.
So it says, like, she said, oh, they shot each other, but I can't even work to prove it. Oh. Five. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck! I wouldn't be able to get another point in the medical. Damn it. Maybe I can just commit just enough crimes to get another level. Not a chance, but one could hope, eh?
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Okay, that's... Let's try the pistol. I can unjam this.
kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors? Of
Any
course.
questions?
I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually. Well, in my professional opinion, based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush. Or
Where were you on
I
the
was in
phone
my
with that?
cot doing advanced equations. After the door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and works and operations, right? Always on about, well, that's about, careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
I will certainly keep that in mind. I think the thing with like D&D as well, I know nothing about what can like work in it, so. Five. Observation 5. Fuck. Was that before I did that? No, that was right after. Let's try this weapon now. Okay. This one much better.
Over here. Ah, the door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably early. That's a very specific topic, but sure. I would be happy to share any information at my disposal. Just get me out. Depends on your level of mock. You could try. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Oh.
Fucking hell, I've already freed
you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything? Of course. I have a strange question, but based on the sloppy state it was left, works and I was the door. Well, careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently. thoroughly devoured.
Do that. I don't think there's anything else around here, maybe. Oh, that's my robot I shot. No, I get a debuff now. Fuck.
Someone out of sight and on the way.
She didn't teleport to me at all. She just healed in a random location away from me. I'm gonna take. I want to take some pain meds. So to do that, I need to have something to eat. So I'm just gonna grab a snack quickly. What I'll do is I will.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can.
I'll be back in a second.
Get back on the job with Boar's Worst. Boar's Worst. It's not the worst unless it's Boar's Worst.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else at current rates and greater expense. So let's spotlight our new employee of the fiscal quarter, Security Commander Babylon Carr, for going above and beyond the call of fiduciary duty on Paradise Island. Carr shrewdly opted for sabotage rather than a full-scale assault. Her thrifty investment in a single independent contractor spared troop lives and, more importantly, ammunition. If only D.B. Milvers Street, executive in charge of our Eden invasion, had tried such outside-the-killbox tactics. This is why Carr is our employee of the fiscal quarter, and he is not. As usual, our quarterly winner receives a Galaxy's Greatest Auntie executive mug personalized with their employee number. Non-transferable conditions and terms apply. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung. This is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger. I'm Andrew Leo, and I won't lie. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Luckily, our products, and only our products, can reliably prevent that. So I say, don't cower and hide. Go make something of yourself. Live a life that's larger, more daring, exhilarating, armed and inoculated against a hostile, peril-filled universe with Auntie's choice. Daredevils rejoice with Auntie's choice. Our product line is stronger than nature.
Okay, back to business. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets.
Don't need these old saves anymore. Need to reload quickly. Honestly, I wish I had Lucky, because I think it's actually would be so funny. Like, there are so many things that show up and proc on Lucky.
Why would DeVries betray her fellow agents like that?
I already know, of course you do. Alright, we go back.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
May all your theories prove true.
An update.
Always account for standard deviation.
Push to spread free trade and self-betterment across.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Yes. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably... what else will this higgledy-piggledy night... Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so...
You're in luck.
something for your
What I don't know, I'm smart enough to figure out.
As a fellow student, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively.
If I had the perk Intimidator,
Tremendous.
I guess I could have probably been like, hey, yo, you're going to give that to me.
It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst, oh Borst worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Borst worst, oh Borst worst. It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst, oh Borst worst. Grab a can today.
Okay. Dude, I still wish I had Lucky.
Proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth-cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get
Deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, we're working...
Yes, I had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
Yeah, I'll just run through here, that's fine.
Holy cow, let's pick on.
Nice.
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste that boosts productivity to small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all.
This fucking thing is still going.
So yummy. Borst worst, oh Borst worst. It's not worst unless it's Borst worst, oh Borst worst. Grab a can today.
Right, we'll use nothing again to get past here.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists: advertising. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossus is responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle.
Oh, it's just another way around.
By the dozens surrounding most settlements, and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you stop.
Does this get rid of Serenium or no? Only a dot can?
Release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use fall.
No? Okay, got rid of Serenium.
And breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics. Right. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
What does she want me to do? Oh. I was literally looking that way. I cannot skill that one. I think I jumped somewhere I probably shouldn't. Can I get back? I'm a little stuck.
Let's go, Commander. Medic's orders. Requested assistance currently unavailable.
Okay, feel like I'm making this worse for myself. Yeah, let's just die. Let's go. I hope it's a parasite. Causing the explosions. So it doesn't really give us any information. Well, that. Oh, okay, nice. Now it's safe to actually get back around here. Never be like, hey, I did your work for you. She has a reward.
You're back. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state. And my internal, with the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and
memory.
I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory. Now that you mention it, yeah, I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here. I am greatly...
Yeah, I found that information on Ava. It wasn't really anything for me. So dark in here. Why is there just like no light? There we go.
Entertainment and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by
hello, dear.
Improving lives through
Returned already.
Why, we would...
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of...
You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from the... I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what?
Oh, Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an order proctor, and I cannot abide her cold-blooded murder. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button.
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Former Endpoint Delegata.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order to...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
Speech 8?
I cannot be party to this.
A wise calculation. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Not that I was relishing the idea. Svoboda has much to answer.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
If you don't talk, shoot her.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and...
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies.
Ooh.
Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's... Anybody we proud?
That's a thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office.
Updating threat assessment of Marisol Delgado to... Hi.
More music, entertainment, news, and placement.
Love that. Just a sly little comment there.
Underlings, your anti-Cleo needs to spark some
Toxic,
combustion.
repository.
Restless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest devotions.
Sorry, my let me put a question here. Try and even who's going to appear because I had who's calculated when Christy error ridden.
Invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the
Terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
So, you're demoted to
Go.
VP of
Take the item.
Let's
Be useful for us.
keep the
We need to craft something with it later.
fresher than
Let's get rid of
advertising copy.
that.
This place used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see.
Another terminal.
Ooh.
Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Ooh. No, I don't know. Subject your orders. United choice on the order. Instead, is a route an investigation of both these. A friend to expose our plans. Perhaps I should have entrusted us at the start. Corporate the after introduced so far only back to us and know that further failure will have severe consequences. She's been working with whoever it's A467.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Again, later on our ship.
Well, then.
What was the optional? Okay, so maybe we go to the end range. That gives us something.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Can you say that again?
Recognize you've done right by us here today. May fate and fortune converge.
Well, away we go. And I guess we go over there. No, wait. Oh, so we can search there. What's the end range place? Data pad. How do we find this data pod? Oh. All right. We do need to go over in these other directions. Tell you what, though, I think I might call it there, like I could do with getting a decent night's sleep still. Short streams aren't too bad, but yeah, we'll end there. Have a nice night. Bye, everyone.